Africa is the world's second largest and second most populous continent after Asia. At about 30.3 million kilometers superscript 2, 11.7 million square miles, including adjacent islands, it covers 20% of Earth's land area and 6% of its total surface area. 9. With nearly 1.4 billion people as of 2021, it accounts for about 18% of the world's human population. Africa's population is the youngest among all the continents. 10. 11. The median age in 2012 was 19.7. When the worldwide median age was 30.4. Based on 2024 projections, Africa's population will exceed 3.8 billion people by 2100. 13. Africa is the least wealthy inhabited continent per capita and second least wealthy by total wealth. Recent economic expansion and the large and young population make Africa an important economic market in the broader global context, and Africa has a large quantity of natural resources. Africa straddles the equator and the prime meridian. The continent is surrounded by the Mediterranean Sea to the north, the Arabian Plate and the Gulf of Aqaba to the northeast, the Indian Ocean to the southeast, and the Atlantic Ocean to the west. France, Italy, Portugal, Spain, and Yemen have parts of their territories located on African geographical soil, mostly in the form of islands. The continent includes Madagascar and various archipelagos. It contains 54 fully recognized countries, 8 cities and islands that are part of non-African states, and 2 de facto independent states with limited or no recognition. This count does not include Malta and Sicily, which are geologically part of the African continent. Algeria is Africa's largest country by area, and Nigeria is its largest by population. African nations cooperate through the establishment of the African Union, which is headquartered in Addis Ababa. Africa is highly biodiverse. It is the continent with the largest number of megafauna species, as it was least affected by the extinction of the Pleistocene megafauna. However, Africa is also heavily affected by a wide range of environmental issues, including desertification, water scarcity, and pollution. These entrenched environmental concerns are expected to worsen as climate change impacts Africa. The history of Africa is long, complex, and varied, and has often been underappreciated by the global historical community. 20. In African societies, the oral word is revered, and they have generally recorded their history via oral tradition, which has led anthropologists to term them oral civilizations, contrasted with literate civilizations, which pride the written word. 23. 142-143 African culture is rich and diverse both within and between the continent's regions, encompassing art, cuisine, music and dance, religion, and dress. Africa, particularly Eastern Africa, is widely accepted to be the place of origin of humans and the hominidae clade, also known as the great apes. The earliest hominids and ancestors have been dated to around 7 million years ago, and Homo sapiens, modern human, are believed to have originated in Africa 350,000 to 260,000 years ago. The tradition emerged in North, East, and West Africa, while from 3000 BCE to 500 CE the Batu expansion swept from modern-day Cameroon through Central, East, and Southern Africa, displacing or absorbing groups such as the Khoisan and Pygmies. Some African empires include Wagdu, Mali, Songhai, Sokoto, Ayafi, Benin, Asante, the Fatimids, Almoravids, Almohads, Ayyubids, Mamluks, Congo, Moyen Muji, Luba, Landa, Kitara, Aksum, Ethiopia, Adal, Ajuran, Kilwa, Saklava, Imerina, Maravi, Mutapa, Rojvi, Mtwakaji, and Zulu. Despite the predominance of states, many societies were hierarchical and stateless. C. Slave trades created various diasporas, especially in the Americas. from the late 19th century to early 20th century. Driven by the Second Industrial Revolution, most of Africa was rapidly conquered and colonized by European nations, save for Ethiopia and Liberia. 32. European rule had significant impacts on Africa's societies, and colonies were maintained for the purpose of economic exploitation and extraction of natural resources. Most present states emerged from a process of decolonization following World War II and established the Organization of African Unity in 1963, the predecessor to the African Union. The nascent countries decided to keep their colonial borders, with traditional power structures used in governance to varying degrees.